And we are live. Hello, everybody. We are live with Panya today. And I have some people with me today. Not just people, but they are my business partners. Today is our weekly drop in where we are coming on to share our journey to success. Um, our topic of conversation will be today will be our experiences and our inspiring stories of where and how we got where we are today. And as we shared last week, this is more of a casual conversation, and we'll just be talking and sharing our experiences that we are going through, and hopefully, you guys can resonate with us. And um, like again, my name is Panya, and I am a stay-at-home mom. Uh, a full-time worker and a business owner. I've almost forgot what I was doing today. It's been a long day for us. So obviously it's Friday and we are ready to um, be more comfortable, right? So I will let my business partner share a little bit about themselves before we get started. Say you can go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. 안녕하세요. I am Tay. Thank you for having me here, Pina. It's super nice to be back here with you ladies again, and I look forward to hearing your experiences tonight. I am a business coach, and I am streaming from Arizona, a mom, and I am also a wife. So I am doing my business full time. Thank you.
Be here. Liz?
Yeah, Shama on life. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Nyorong Shida too. Good morning, good afternoon to you wherever you are. Good evening too, if it is evening. My name is Liz. I am a teacher and a digital business owner. I have three boys, a wife. Yep. And I just got two new baby puppies. So, including
Hey,
the Min's family now.
congratulations.
Fun, fun,
Thank you.
fun.
Well, I am Chong Miller, and I'm a digital business mentor. I'm also a realtor. I'm also a mom, a wife, and all, I don't know, a professional student. Um, so, yes, welcome. And I am coming live to you from Arizona.
Oh, yes, I forgot to share where we are all from in case our viewers forgot. I am from Minnesota. And say,
I said I was streaming from Arizona, so
oh, you
we're
did?
family
Okay.
in the house tonight.
And
We
then,
did say it. And I'm from California.
Hey, two
yes.
points for Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are global. And obviously, you guys see we're not in the same state. We're not in the same time zone, except for Tay and Chong. And, we make it work, right? So we show up and um, we are here to inspire you guys or share our stories. And hopefully, you guys will resonate with it and join us, right? So we did drop our information in the comments if you guys are interested in learning more, connect with us. And to start off, I will start with our first question and we will just kind of pop around. Whoever wants to answer can go ahead and answer. So, what does success mean to you? And has that changed as you started our online business?
I can go first.
Okay.
Success, and honestly, success is different to everybody, okay? For
Mhm.
me, when I first started this business, I success to me was to make money to supplement my income, right? Because I was just living paycheck to paycheck. And so success to me was to be able to just have more money in the bank, right? Because you had to save money to pay bills the next month. But so success to me when I started was that. But now to me, success has changed. It has changed a lot because through the journey, I found so many things that it's a part of success. And it's not only just making money, it's who I become, what the journey that I took, the people that I meet along the way, and the people that I help. and it's that amazing journey. So being able to experience and do all of those things is what's success to me now. So yeah, it's a little about it.
Okay.
I can share a little bit too. Success for me is taking a leap of faith into something that you've never thought you would experience, go into, like this digital business. Like I said, I was just scrolling through social media and found what was going to help me. Because, like I had mentioned, it's for my health challenges. So I am glad that I took the leap of faith here, and I'm able to, as a not a tech savvy, I've been able to be trained and helped by my coach Tay and my mentor Pania. Of course, they're both here together with me. Excited for this, and so been able to do that because without them too, like I said, they made me successful. I guess that's my thing. I'm saying, that they have made me a successful, digital business entrepreneur. Okay. And so for me, that's what success is. And now I am, able to post and do some reels too, and all these that are suggested by them, and helping me through this. So, yeah, that's my success too. Yeah.
Well, I think success means like Tay said, it means different to everyone. It means something different to everyone. And I would take that one step further by it means different to everyone at different stages of your life. As a student, success is graduating high school, and going to college, and then graduating college and getting a job, right? And then getting a job, and then making that money, and getting a wife and a family, and buying your first home. Those are different successes in our lives. And then you get to a point where you're like my age, you get over 50, and success is, boy, I'm going to retire before I'm too old to go do something. So success would, right now, my goal to success would be to graduate from where I'm at to being able to retire and early enough so that I will still be mentally and physically fit to go do things I want to do. Right?
Yes.
Like travel the world, and um, having, obviously, with this online digital business, I now know that I don't have to be stuck in a 9 to 5 to be able to continue to do my job, continue working and traveling at the same time, right? Because you could do this business from anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi Fi, your laptop, or your phone, and you're good to go. So, that, to me, that is my next step to success would be that. Done the college thing, done the family, done the house, and now there's the next step. And along the way you have minor successes, right? Like, oh, I got to post my first reel, I did it without freaking out, you know or like had my first live, and I had to delete it and do it again because it didn't work. And then I did it again, it didn't have sound. And then I had to do
Oh,
another one that has sound, right?
that is true
So
success.
so that is like I have finally gone above the step where first I didn't like it, it didn't work, and then I deleted it. Then it didn't have sound, it worked, but it didn't have sound. Then I finally did one that worked and had sound. So that was my latest success, I would say, besides all the checks coming in the mail.
Perseverance. Yeah. There you
Yeah, yeah.
go. Success. Uh, oh, we can't hear you, Pina.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that too far? Oh, okay. Okay, it's too far. There are multiple styles of success, and as you guys seen, um, success comes in all forms, right? When we share about our successes, it doesn't mean, oh, I started today and I achieved what I wanted already, and so I don't have any more growth. There's always room for growth. There's always room for our journey to continue beyond what we imagine or what we want to reach. So as Tay shared, she sees successes and she's happy. Same thing with Chong and Liz. Their styles of successes has pushed them to where they are today. You know, and for me as well, I never thought that I would be here on the online world, and that's my success. Is I achieved that fair, and here I am sharing my success of my story of why, or not why, but how I got here, right? And that doesn't stop us, or that didn't stop me, to be honest. And I pushed along, even though I was very hesitant at first when I started. And now that I'm here, I am celebrating that success, and I get to celebrate it with these beautiful ladies that are along my journey as well. So just know that you're not alone in a journey that you start, unless you choose to be, right, ladies? If you choose to go on a journey by yourself without sharing your knowledge of success, do you think you will be able to achieve that success if you went on that journey alone?
You go fast, but
Yes.
you might not get to go. You might not go far.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
You
That
won't be able
lonely
to get
road or by
far.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that'll be a very lonely journey. So you won't be able
Mhm.
to share your success or be
Yeah.
happy about the success that you achieved along the way. And that's why we always say, don't be a loner and share your knowledge so that everyone else around you can be happy for you. And another thing that we I would like for us to touch up on about is how have you grown since you guys achieved these successes in your lives, personal, business, however, share your a little experience about what growth have you guys succeeded in achieving your successes that you guys share so far with us today.
I'll let you ladies go first since I went first
Well,
the last
I
time.
think growth is kind of well, subjective, I would say, because I mean, they say the person who says they know everything don't know enough, so, doesn't know everything. And so I think that I'm to the part where I learn enough to know that I don't know enough yet. And so that's my growth part, is that I'm still like, oh, you know, I know that all this whole world of social media opened up to me, and I don't know how to use all of it. So now, like before, I was just oblivious to it anyway, right? Was so easy. I log into Facebook, scroll around, see people, and I'm good. And now, like I know that there's more to it than that, and I'm starting to learn how to
Right.
navigate and manage, and that part is the the growth part. I'm known enough to know that I still need to learn a whole lot more to do my to run my business well, and I'm learning. And
Absolutely.
you know and I think that we're as we do that, we're growing and learning new stuff. And I I'm just excited that there's people out there who are willing to guide me and coach me and teach me some of these things, and let me uh or imitate, you know the and as I start to learn that, I think that there'll be more stuff to learn.
Right. And then earlier you mentioned a little bit about, being of the age that you are and you're still allowing yourself to learn. So, is there a message that you would like to kind of, share with the population out there around your age saying,
Well,
learning, around
hey,
learning?
yes. So, you know, um, actually, in one of my last meetings, somebody said, "Oh, I turned 40, middle age, and I have midlife crisis." I'm like, "No, 40 is not midlife crisis. 40 is just 40 now. 50, that after I've turned 50 for a while, it's the midlife thing." But
Okay.
what I want to say is that it doesn't matter how old you are. This business still works. You're still gonna be able to learn how to do it. Even I can do it. You know. So this is probably easy for a 20-year old because they probably do it all the time, but it's new for me and I'm learning it. And so if you're, my age and over 50, don't be afraid to do this because, you know, hit me up. I'll give you tips on how to do it.
That's right. Definitely connect with Chong, with all these successes that we achieve, we are growing from it. And Liz, can you share a little bit, about your success and how you've grown since you achieved these successes?
Yeah. So like Chong say, I'm also not 25. I am also over 50. So if I can do it, you can do it. So my growth, like I said, I found, like I said, yeah, I've never heard of Reels, never heard, yeah, like Chong said, just scrolling through social media. That's all I know to do. And the answering, never knew about emojis, all these stuff. And my growth is, yeah, that I am still learning and I'm still growing on this digital business, and it's growing on, me. And I learned the other day too, and nobody really caught it yet, but I had used my cell phone and I dropped it. It turned upside down. It was telling me I need to turn my phone around. So I was like, oh, I'm upside down. Okay, but you got to see the upside down part of me. So there's learning. We will grow as become successful in this digital business, because all it is, like we say, is we're just posting, but we're still growing and learning how to do this. So if you are over 50, we can do it. You can do it. Ask us, how. We're not 25, but we are the heart of a 25-year-old woman.
That's right.
Yes. Determination and willpower, right? So there is no age limit to anything that you're willing to put your heart into and your eyes on, right? Like they always say, keep your eyes on the prize.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying this now. I love putting myself out there now.
That's
but
right.
about my business, yes, not just for me, but my business.
Yes, that's right. It takes more, right? Because we all know we start small, and then eventually we get over that fear and we overcome that. And we don't get to overcome it alone. So that's one thing that I mentioned earlier is, no matter how scared I am, before I get scared, I go and talk to one of these ladies and say, I'm too scared, or I can't do this. And then they're all like, yes, you can do it. Or yes, we can do it. Let's achieve it together. And say, can you share a little bit about your growth since you've achieved all these successes that you shared earlier with our viewer and our audiences?
Oh, if we're going to talk about all of my growth, it'll be all night long. But I can share just a couple through this business. Okay? If you are someone who is an introvert and you are scared to, like, I guess, everybody here says they were scared to speak up, to put yourself out there. But this business has really helped me come out of my shell. I was not like this before I started the business. I was not able to sit here. I would not be able to sit here and talk to you ladies and talk about my successes, and I would not be able to celebrate my successes because I was afraid to celebrate my own successes. But with this business, it has helped me grow with my confidence, with my fear of public speaking, with my fear of getting out of my shell, right? My growth. And the amazing part is that when I found this digital business, okay, I never knew I could run a business online because I always wanted to run businesses, but I didn't know how to start. And just knowing what I know now, what I can do with social media to make it work for me and earn me income instead of me just scrolling and just wasting my time, right? Because time is so short. And with the training, the mentorship, and the business model, the automation, it has helped me grow as a person personally, with my personal growth too. Like I just said, my personality, right? And professionally, because I'm able to speak publicly. Well, I don't know about publicly yet, but here in this business, I mean, I guess I'm probably worldwide, hopefully, but it's gotten me to be more confident and
Mhm.
more outspoken and more, I don't know how to explain it, but found my purpose too. That's how I've grown, and my mindset shift. So the biggest thing was my mindset shift, because before I started this business, I thought I had a growth mindset. Okay. But turns out I didn't have a growth mindset. It was semi halfway, not even semi halfway to halfway. Because the investment part of it, okay, that's why, because I didn't have a growth mindset because of that. I knew the part of I can do this if I try, but the money part of it, the investing, was the biggest thing for me, because I was scared that if I put my money, hard-earned money, right? Because we traded our time for money. And I was afraid if I invested my money in, I wouldn't get it back. So that was a fixed mindset, where I didn't think that was a fixed mindset, but it was. And so I learned so much about myself, and I was able to break free from my limiting beliefs and the traditional employee mentality. And I learned the power of multiple income streams through this business. And I learned how to leverage a proven system to build financial freedom. And I also learned that when you surround yourself with like-minded people and individuals, you achieve real success, because when someone's lifting you the same way, you learn to lift them and you succeed together. So I've grown so much, and that's why I told you guys earlier, success is so different to everybody. But to me, success is not just me earning money. It's not just me. It's everybody around me succeeding, right? Because I'm able to help them. And with this business, I'm so glad and grateful that you all found it, and you all are open to learning more, and hopefully our audience are open to learning more too, because it's an amazing business. It not only just helps you, but it helps you help other families and other people who want to succeed and change their financial future too. So there's more. Like I said, I can go all night, but that's just what I'm going to share with you guys, how amazing it is. Okay.
Oh, we'll definitely catch new people on our stream if we go all night.
Yeah.
You definitely could. Yes.
But I think there is a limit to going live, right?
StreamYard will kick us out.
Those are wonderful growths that we are sharing tonight with you guys. And it comes a long ways, like real people, real stories, real experiences, right? Sometimes when we see it on social media versus a video, we tend not to believe in those successes and those stories, because we're like, maybe that looks like it's been AI created or it's been edited. And we've fallen for those tricks, and we've fallen for those cute little baby things that, I'm going to buy for my baby, right? And then we buy it and it's like, it doesn't even do anything for my baby. Besides, they just put it in their mouth, right? So that's kind of like how I've kind of gotten out of my shell, and my successes in my growth is, I've gotten over those fears, and I've celebrated my successes by, sharing my knowledge with my team and allowing them to not box themselves in a box, because that's kind of how I brought my own upbringing, or how I saw my upbringing, right? So I lived in a box, and I prefer to keep my life personal. And then eventually when I ventured here and I started like seeing that if I want to see growth in my business, I need to get out of that box, break free from it, and hang on to the rope that I'm trying to hang on without falling off, right? So, ladies, what else can you guys share tonight about, your journey that has taken you where you are today on this online business, and you've seen it or heard so far since you've started, or since you've seen last week, and share a little bit from that story you've heard, and turn it into something positive to help move you further along in your business.
Well, I think there's like every road there's potholes and bumps.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have to, you know, sometimes we see them coming and we miss them, but sometimes we see them coming and we head right on top of it, and I do that all the time. I always find the potholes or the bumps,
Mm-hmm.
and I just speed. But what I do is I just speed right over them. So same thing happened. You have a bump, and you just keep rolling because it's already behind you if you keep rolling. But if you stop there, then you're stuck on the bump, right?
That's right.
So I just keep rolling. And what's great is that everybody supports you. And if you need a little bit of, pick me up, there will be someone in the community that will pick you up. If not your mentor, your coach, there'll be other members of your team that will pick you up and get you going. And so, um, I think that, you know, the support from the community as well as the team and stuff, everybody is here to lift everyone up. And that's pretty cool. Even so, I say, nothing is perfect, but there are bumps, but then just keep on rolling.
That's right. Bumps. Okay.
Mm.
Liz or Ansay will.
Yeah, there's
What do you like
always
to share?
room. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's always room to, and it's where we're saying we're not perfect. So there's always room for perfection. And, but will always learn over and over again. And this community that we're in, it's great because we're always meeting, training, and there's always something to, how to say, not, to make you better. Yeah, to make you better and grow. So like tonight, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for us to meet tonight and talk again, share with the world what we're doing, because we're real here. So we're real people. We come on, so like Chong said, there's bumps, but we move on. And if anybody, sees us, we're talking live tonight, reach out. And maybe we can all smooth that bump together,
Mhm. I want to add that some bumps bump you higher too.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Then you realize, yeah,
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
bump you higher. So
Mhm.
don't be afraid. If you'd had life full of bumps, every 100 yes, every 100 no, there's a yes somewhere.
Mhm. Yeah. Be
And I want to
thankful
say
for those bumps.
every bump prepares you for the next bump so
Mhm.
that you can handle the bigger bumps ahead.
Mhm.
Because he's gonna push you higher. You're gonna
Bump
land.
you higher,
There's
yeah.
gonna be a higher bump.
Mhm.
That's right. So you know how to jump that hump.
Yeah. We can always click and say, move on, just say, move on. I'm moving on. You're moving on too.
Yep. Next.
All right. Well, tonight's conversation around our experiences and our stories to our journey. I hope you viewers out there today were able to take away a little bit, not if not a lot, at least a little bit, to kind of like process your thinking and process your own experiences and your own journey to see where you are today. Are you ready to venture into something new because you're tired of having to travel to work? Well, today we didn't have to travel to come online. We only had to travel through the internet
Mhm.
Mm.
or from upstairs to downstairs, right?
Yes,
So,
from the kitchen to my desk.
see,
From the bedroom.
in the
To the
bedroom.
living room back here.
In the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we all had different types of styles of work office, right? So take that
Mhm.
and let it sink in a little bit. Are you ready to have a different view for your office or a different view of
Mhm.
the people that's surrounded by you, right? Would you want to be surrounded by people like us or a community like us? Because I would. To be honest, it's been more relaxing than I've been in a very long time. And when you surround yourself with people that has the same energy like you and the same momentum as you, you tend to push yourself harder and you want to succeed together, right? Instead of being surrounded by cubicle walls
Mhm.
or um, offices with no windows, right? Because I've been there. And they're not very fun.
You
All right,
literally got
ladies.
out of your box,
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yes, yes, I did. When I said I was in a box,
You were
I
in the
was really
box.
in a box.
Mhm.
Aw.
Before we let our audience go tonight, ladies, do you guys have anything else you want to share tonight?
I do. I do.
Okay.
I just want to say that because the topic is on success tonight. So I just want to say that success requires action. Okay. Just because we're talking about our successes and it's big or small is never too small to celebrate, but it does require action, not just hope. Okay. So the first step is always the hardest step. And I know that firsthand. Even when you already put your foot in, it's still hard. Okay. But it's the most important part and the most important step. And like Pena says, the people you surround yourself with really does matter. Okay.
Yeah.
You become, like one of my favorite motivational speakers says, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, because work-life balance is possible. Okay. For those of you who are looking for that work-life balance, but you have to take control and you have to design your life instead of letting life design you. Okay. Because the journey may be very, very challenging, but the freedom that comes with it is worth every struggle. Okay. So if you ever find yourself at a crossroad feeling stuck, undervalued, because I've been there, or just
Yes.
ready to change,
Mhm.
know that success is just a decision away. Okay. So make that decision today because the choice is yours. We can't make it for you. If you don't make that choice and you choose to be where you are, you're choosing to be where you are. So we're all here. Everyone is successful because of our system, because of all the support, because of the resources. And you get 30 days, honestly, to come check us out, risk-free. So the choice is yours. That's what I
Right.
wanted to say.
Well, I
And
wanted to repeat what Steve Harvey said. He
Mm.
says, if you decide you wanted to be rich, all you have to do is start.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
True.
doesn't matter if you keep thinking you want to be rich. If you don't start, you're going to get nowhere. You're going to be right where you're at. So
Mhm.
if you're thinking about it, all you have to do is start.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, and I would say start today for your tomorrow. And so, I wanted to say too that those of you who are still a little skeptical and fearing that, well, I'm way too busy with my other job and I don't have time. I like I said, I will always say again, I'm proof here that you could work full time still as teacher, busy life, and you come home a couple hours only, and we are here to still guide you. We will, if you're coachable, we will help you, but you got to help us with you doing the work too. Okay,
I
so
have
we're
one
going to
more
do a little
thing to
bit,
add.
and we will help
There
you.
was a
Okay.
there was a little story about how there's on the fence, one side is God, one side is the devil, and the person sitting on the fence, so they're on the fence, they can't decide which way to go. And
uh-huh.
then after God left, the devil says, "Okay, come on, let's go." He goes, You didn't choose God, you're already automatically choosing me, right? So if you don't choose to do something, you automatically choose to be wherever you are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right.
That's
Which
right.
Oh,
is,
and
yeah.
tomorrow's February, February 1st.
Oh,
You can
yes.
Yes,
still
it
choose.
is.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
new page tomorrow, new leaf tomorrow. Or
Uh-huh.
tonight for your tomorrow. Yes.
It's
Uh-huh.
probably tomorrow already somewhere
Oh,
else.
yeah, you're
February
right.
1st,
Yeah.
somewhere
Oh,
else.
not yet. Yeah, it was somewhere, but
Yeah, somewhere else. And somewhere in the world it is February 1st.
Mm-hmm. So drop a success in the comments, and if you're
Yes.
ready to rewrite your story, so make that
Reach
choice.
out to us.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Tonight we were able to share our stories, and we hope you guys felt inspired around it or took away a little bit of bits and pieces as we shared our different types of successes and what we call successes in our journey in this online business or in our personal lives. As I mentioned earlier, our information is in the comment. Check out the comments and, get inspired and follow us. And we will be happy to reach out and answer any more questions you may have. And we are here every Friday, 8:30 Central Time and 7:30 PST
Mountain?
time.
No,
6:30
Mountain Time.
Mountain Time.
And
I'm still getting
6:30
those down.
6:30 PST, right?
And
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
6:30 PST time. All right. So with that, I am going to end and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And I will see you, lovely ladies, next Friday. Have a
Yeah.
good night. Have
Yeah.
a good
All
day.
right. Thank you,
Wherever
everybody,
you're
for
gonna
joining
tune in from.
us.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.